few minutes.
Hey, I had water from my.
Oh, we got a couple people already logged in.
Good.
They haven't mentioned who they were.
They didn't mention they're anonymous.
They haven't typed anything.
They're monogamous. Monogamous. Well, maybe they're waiting until noon, like we do. They're monogamous viewers.
Maybe they're Doc Dredd is one of them.
Doc Dredd. We're up to 5 already. We ain't even signed on yet.
Hey! Doc says, hey!
Hey, Doc! Doc in the house.
Mouse is in the house.
Mouse is in the house.
We have our, we got OTR, we got
Purcell, get ready, get those
our
fingers ready.
resident, let's see, what is our resident,
he's our IT.
Yeah, our resident IT guy.
Yeah, get those fingers
Grandpappy's in.
Grandpappy's in. Hey, come on in. They're coming through the swinging doors. See, Daniel, like we got over here. They're coming. They're piling in. Get yourself a nice seat. Move up front. Don't be afraid to come close. We won't bite too hard. Like live audience out there.
We won't bite.
We should have a live audience one time. What do you think? To be like 2 feet away from us. We get a live audience.
Chris
Cross is joined in. Chris is on there in the haunted microwave.
It's like, where the hell's he at?
Where the hell's he at? Yeah, he's probably cruising around in his mobile studio.
Yeah, his mobile studio.
You tell me when it's official time, Denny, because I don't have. Well, I have a watch here, but
we're less than 1 minute away.
We're less than 1 minute, and then
we got Heather Roth has popped in.
Heather's here.
Heather's here too.
Oh, my crypt
we got a lot of people lined up. It's a rainy day, and they're all sitting inside, waiting to be entertained by a couple. It's time!
It's time! We're going to be kind of like Doc Dredd today. Doc, we're going to be like you because you may hear every once in a while the old sump pump kick on over here. To keep the...
he says sub pump, but that's his belly that's been growling all day here this morning.
That's true. My stomach is going crazy. I wish I had run to the Express Deli before I started this, but I was too busy.
You may hear it. It's pretty loud.
Oh,
yeah, you might hear it. That'd be sort of cool.
That's why I'm drinking so much water, because I got to get something to eat afterwards. But that's because I've been working all morning. We had some work done in the castle above. And guess what? The surf in the basement has to clean it after it's all done. So that's what I'm doing. We had a lot of dust. There you go.
No.
Well, I thought they were calling in. Anyways, hey. I want to do, first of all, I want to shout out and some prayers to Amanda Chuck Childers. I haven't heard anything, have you?
No.
I hope Jeff's doing okay. I hope he's doing better or something. I haven't heard anything.
Hanging in there, at least not getting worse.
Yeah, so our prayers and thoughts go out to you. And, hey, I still got your award here.
Yeah.
Amanda, you're going to get this award if I have to track you down.
Whether you like it or not, you're getting the award.
You can't go into the Witness Protection Program and get away from this award, okay?
Yeah.
So there it is. We're not going to break it either, I hope. So
one of our Super Fan Awards.
Super Fan Awards. 2 of them this year. One to Chris Cross and one to Amanda Chuck Childers. And more to come down the road. So, hey, if you're a super
there's
fan,
6 voters, and it was
sort
of split 3. We were talking, and there's 6. We just sort of talking, and we couldn't really decide one or the other. They were both worthy.
Yeah. And we have a lot of other worthy ones.
Yeah, we have other worthy ones, too.
We can only do so much, but we'll get to you. Hey, but if you want to be a standout super fan,
Mr. Maynard has joined us.
Who?
Mr. Maynard.
Oh, Kurt. All right. Kurt. Well, I'm going to do a lot of shout-outs today because I'm going to include everybody. What?
There's a Tuma in the house.
Oh, the Tuma family. Okay.
Nick's on
I think they're on here. I think they're on my list here, the Tuma family. I'm doing a shout-out. First, a shout-out to to our buddy Mike Brazel, who filled in for Big Den T last week. He did a fine job, and now he's at home.
He did.
At home where he's, most helpful with his.
I'm sorry, the Tuma, it's the whole Tuma family.
It's the whole family?
It appears. Yeah, it appears
I think I got him on the list. If not, I'm going to say, shout out to the Tuma family. Thanks for watching.
I see Patty and Johnny and Julie and Jake. Yeah.
Let me take a look. Oh, yeah. They're still wearing their pajamas. No, I don't know. No. Hey, you know what? I give them a wink. And I'll give everybody a wink that tuned in early, and Heather, and everybody tuning in.
He'd be a wink.
That. Wink, 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 wink. The only show with a wink machine.
That we know of.
Well, I'm telling you. Nobody else
that we know of.
I can guarantee you.
Cover our butt a little bit.
That's
that
a one
we know
of a kind. No.
Uh-oh.
My butt's always covered. What? Now it's a show. Hey. And, or Big Will. Big Will.
Big Will.
Big Will was willing to fill in for you last week as well, but he couldn't swing it.
He would
couldn't
fill
swing
in.
That's a good one, right?
Yeah.
But
I think so. Will may not think so. But,
Look at all these
right.
shout-outs.
Go ahead.
Like I said, shout out to Mike Purcell for filling in last week and for always doing our stuff on the computer. Appreciate that. It was a lot of fun. And then you showed up. It was a whole lot of fun. So we had a lot of fun. Shout out to Bill Schaefer. Bill, I hope you're feeling better this week. He wasn't feeling too good last week, but all the way out in sunny California or smoggy California or whatever it is.
Pinto is in the house too, I see.
The Pinto. Look, he's down here. Shout out to Mark Pinto, Lady Lisa, and all the office gals.
Oh, yeah.
They liked us at one time. So now I'm like,
Bill Schaefer's in.
Bill, I just shout out to you. I hope you're feeling better.
Hey, we're coast to coast.
I know. We're by coast.
Connecticut to California, man.
That's
in between.
That's like the short coast, right? It's not all the way.
We need somebody from the East Coast. It's close enough.
I'll take it. From the North Coast to
They're both on a coast.
That coast and to the East
From the Atlantic to the Pacific.
We need somebody from New York City to sign us on.
We need somebody like North Dakota, Minnesota, something like that, and then somebody down there.
We had some
Louisiana,
Florida.
Texas.
We got Eddie down in. Hey, shout out to Eddie down in Tennessee. So we're getting there.
We're all over.
But Bill, hey, hope you're feeling better this week, buddy. I just did a shout out for you. I hope the weather's nice and sunny out in California.
To answer, Purcell's asking where are the office gals last week. The problem with the office gals is they are nurses.
Oh.
So sometimes they work for a cardiologist.
Oh.
So sometimes, they're
busy.
There might be something more important than our show.
What?
I can't.
Well, here is that for them because to the office gals, if they get a chance to check us out. Shout out to where am I? Eddie Harlow. Okay, you're on the list. Eddie's on the list. Always tuning in. Hollis and Ed. I hope you guys are hanging in there, doing better. To all my open Crypt Keeper family, they're tuning in. Heather and Chad and all the Doc Dread and all those Crypt Keepers. Those Crypt Keepers are cool. We have a lot of fun.
Will had a good idea. Give him a couple wings for the nurses.
I gave him a bell here.
Give him a couple wings for the
Is
nurses.
Will directing the show now from afar?
From afar.
From studio, whatever he's at. What do we got here? Shout out to, of course, to my brother Doc Dread. Okay. To Bruce and Brady from the Run Hotel, Princeton Vice, Chan Bunny.
Hey, what? First thing, the microphone is off.
What? Microphone's off. Your phone's off.
No, Purcell's saying too, you just lost your microphone.
Well, that's impossible. Uh-oh. Well, that's not going to unplug itself. Let me walk over there and see if that little thing is going zip, 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 zip.
How about that?
This little thing ain't going zip, 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 zip. Oh. That's the problem. This little thing needs to be going zip, 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 zip.
It's not zip, zip, zipping?
No.
It changed. Oh man, we're still saying we can't hear.
Zip, 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 zip. Okay.
How about it, guys?
Well, this thing don't light up red. It means...
There you go. It says Mike Schaefer says Mike is back.
It is back?
Yeah, we're back. We good, guys?
This thing ain't
people,
glowing
friends,
red.
Foes.
Let us know.
Are we back? Let's hear from a few other people. We back? We back? Mom back? We back? Can you hear me now?
What are they saying?
I don't know. Schaefer's the only one that said, yeah.
No, it's not. Okay. All right. See, this little thing ain't glowing red. That's the problem.
Camera mic only is what Purcell is saying.
All right. There we go. I bet we're back now. We are back.
Can you hear you?
We're back.
Can you hear Denny?
We're back.
Denny?
I can guarantee you we're back.
Rich is guaranteeing we're back, but I'm getting nosies.
We're back. Right?
Yeah, mouse.
See,
yeah, he says, unfortunately, we can hear it. Purcell's saying no.
What do you mean no? There are little red things glowing. Give me something recent. Say something. Blah, blah, blah.
OTR's giving us a thumbs up. We're all confused.
All right.
We're all
See
confused.
the red thing? That red thing has to be red.
It's red. From this angle, though, it's true white, so it looks pink.
Well, it's pinkish red. But I don't know, but
Will's saying no.
What? Still
sound far away, so it's just the phone mic.
Well, did you turn this off when you're fidgeting? Fumbling?
No, I turned it off and turned it back on.
Well, are you sure? Is it green? What's going
Yes.
on? Is it?
Here, I didn't count to 10, but
Count to 10. Is it green?
it's green.
Now you got aiming towards the sky. Come on, people. Tell us what's happening.
Purcell says check mic battery.
It's glowing green.
Maybe it's weak. I don't know.
All right, here's what we're going to do. Denny, entertain him for a second.
Let me entertain you.
There's always
no, I'm not gonna.
Two ways of skinning a goose.
No comments. Stop. Stop already. Stop. If you can't hear me, stop. Rich is on his way to get new batteries, so we'll try it out. All live video. What we have here is a failure to communicate. Hey, that's pretty good. What we have here is a failure to communicate. Denny and the Popeye. Denny and the Popeye. What about Denny and the Popeye? Bert, what about Denny and the Popeye? Cross, you reckon saying bad things like that?
What's he saying?
Oh, he says this is the best show yet. Yeah, I know Popeye's behind me, but what about it? Kurt? Yeah, over there. Over there. He's back there. Or over there. Yep. Well, Rich is still searching for a battery.
I'll be right there.
Oh, Kurt said it's just the show's just me and Popeye. Now, gotta have my bro with me.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Gotta have my bro with me.
I'm coming.
Richard says he's coming. You just wait.
Right.
You heard he's quick when he does that. Ah!
All right. Shut up. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's what we do.
Pinto says he likes to ring the
All right.
sound of a Big Den Key and Popeye show.
There you go,
Not
Dusty.
happening.
Put that on. All right, now. What do you think? We had to go wireless. We had to go wireless. Can you hear that?
Well, Spacer says hooray. Can you hear us? Hello? Hello, everybody.
Hello?
Purcell, what about now?
Yeah,
Purcell.
that's the best I got.
There you go.
That's
Purcell says there you go.
Okay.
Now they can hear us.
Thank God. Hey, guess what? For
What?
these wireless microphones that I purchased at my favorite
The
bin
bin
store,
store?
my bin store. And guess what? I could not resist. Yesterday, I bought a new pair there.
A new
It
pair?
was not $1.
Another new one of these?
A new set, another set of wireless microphones for
Really?
$20.
Whoa.
The same one. This is my favorite.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that. Now Julie knows how much you spent.
She doesn't know. Yeah, she doesn't watch this show. I hope. But
Hey, Joel's shaking his head.
why?
Says ding, ding, ding.
What does that mean?
Joel's shaking his head. Ding,
Oh,
ding,
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 ding.
ding, ding.
I thought it'd be
Joel's
like,
shaking his Yeah, we're getting a lot of sounds good. Okay, continue where we left
where
off.
was I? I'm doing
You
my
were down
shout-outs.
at
I was
Great
doing
Lakes.
Princeton Vice, Chad and Bunny, Drac and Krita, Big Will was on here, Grandpappy. See, I'm thinking about you guys before you guys even tune in here. Mark Pinto, Lady Lisa and the Office Girls, Ellie and Gary. I don't know if they didn't tune in here today, but the Gang Down Bat TV, Tom and the whole Gang Down Bat TV. They keep their show rolling out there in Brunswick. The Donut Land in Brunswick. Express Deli.
West Deli.
And look,
Pierre and Mike and Mom.
look, Joel, you're even on here. Joel Wilhelm. I got you on here, buddy. Always thinking of you, pal. You know you didn't mention my name today and sharing the cartoons because I'm not the greatest social media guy, but that's okay, Joel. I thought of you. The Great Lakes Game Emporium to give us all those great games. If you guys want games, that's the place to go to. Even Denny's got some games from there. The Great Lakes Game Emporium. And also, hey, speaking of Joel,
Yeah, speaking of
Joel's
Joel.
got a cool new shirt design. If you love the Ghoul, he's got a froggy, this cool froggy.
Oh, yeah,
design.
that did look cool.
Yeah, and you can get it on redbubble.com. So you go to redbubble.com and you can get your shirt, and I guess that Joel's going to get some proceeds from that. But it's pretty cool, and that's something he designed for the Ghoul show way back when, and he kind of revamped it a little bit. But
Hey, Mouse, as you're sitting there doing nothing, why don't you type in your website? Jenny, turn your mic upside down. I'm way overmodulated. I've heard that before.
How about me? Am I modulated? I sound great? Thanks.
There you go, Purcell. Is that better?
He's very picky.
Yeah, I am.
So anyways, hey, okay, now, as always, hey, I got to do my shout out to Raven's Rookery, my buddy Raven. Okay, if you guys want to have a good time, check out Raven's Rookery when he's on the Monster Channel and on YouTube. Doc Dread, you can get a double dose. If you have a double dose of us, like you can watch us today on Midday's Mayhem, or you can tune in.
Rance is tuned in.
Rance is tuned
Rance,
in.
hope you're doing good, buddy.
Give Rance up. I love this new horn.
Yeah.
But Doc Dread, you can watch him on Mondays. He does a show kind of like this called Murder Table Monday, which he gives us credit, kind of like to inspire him for that show.
He was inspired by
us, yeah. So Murder Table Monday on Facebook on Doc Dread reviews page, 5 p.m. Okay, but he's only for a half hour. He doesn't ramble on like we do. He gets a cup of coffee and he's like, and when coffee's over, show's over. They don't stop us. We just, we keep going.
Joel, your website for your cartoons too, dude.
TheShelteredLife.com, isn't
Yeah, TheShelteredLife.com. Post it up there.
Hey, this weekend, Doc Dread's also going to do a new episode of Swamp Theater at 9 o'clock on the Monster Channel. So that's going to tune in for Swamp Theater with the Doc and Bucky. And then at 11:40, he's going to do Doc Dread reviews, and he's going to tell us about 3 movies not to bother watching. 3 movies. Not to bother watching. So make sure you tune in Doc's show this weekend, or tomorrow night. Yeah, it's almost a weekend already. Wow. Swamp Theater. Chad and Bunny, okay? Chad and Bunny always catch their show on the Monster Channel and on YouTube and Bat TV like us and many more places. This Saturday, though, May 11th at 9 a.m. on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Okay, their YouTube channel. New episode of Nutty's Treehouse. Episode of Nutty's Treehouse. If you love cartoons, and then they're going to have some more Three Stooges cartoons. Ooh. And a new cartoon. I didn't say what it was. So you want to watch them. And Tuesday at 7, our creative friend that interviews all those creative people, Roger Miller. You got to watch his show Tuesday at 7. And then at 7:30, tune in to Haunted Microwave Show. Professor Von Bross, he does a show from his mobile studio, okay? And you know what? You need to get one of these. You need to go to the bin store, Chris, and you need to get some of these wireless.
You go everywhere else, Chris.
Yeah.
Go to the bin store.
Go to the bin store. While you're out there, you stop at Donut Land, and you can also go to Ohio Pie, which is only about a mile down the road from there. You can go to my bin store, and you can get the wireless mics. I paid $19.99 for this set that I have now. Same set. $19.99. And when I ordered them online, they were like $45.
Oh.
So it's a good
What a
deal.
savings.
And then watch out
over 50%.
the Haunted Hotel, okay, with Gruesome Graves. You want to watch the Haunted Hotel when you get a chance. And Hack's Horror Show. I think I mentioned all our friends. You got any? Anybody you want to
No, I ain't got any
mention?
friends.
I know that.
Hi, Kathy. Hi, the guys from the alumni class, Field High School, 1976.
76.
The people at the apartment building.
Was I even born yet? I'm just so young. Okay, Denny, that's a good shout out. Hey, Denny, let's get these out of here.
Oh, man, yeah,
look at my new Batman one.
Oh,
New Batman one. This one's apropos for today, one of the subjects for today. I'm going to knock that camera right. Ow!
Nope.
There you go. Who's it for? You didn't dedicate it. See, it's right in the flag. Good. This one's to, who's this one? This is for Amanda.
Oh, that was a good one.
That wasn't too bad.
This one's for Kathy. Oh, that was a good one.
Had some wings.
Oh, there you go.
You are the winner.
That was for
who should I dedicate this one? Who deserves this one? Let's do this one to Mark Pinto, because Mark Pinto does so much work for us.
A Pinto bat.
So this is Mark Pinto bat.
Pinto bat.
No!
Oh, no, it hit the camera. Oh, but it stayed up.
Oh, yeah, I kept it up. Oh,
it's still wiggling just a little.
Yeah, it'd probably fall off. That'd be the next thing. Then
It's still wiggling a little. Oh man, the Pinto bat. The Pinto bat.
What do you think about my technical?
He hit a homer.
Technical ability to
Yeah.
figure this out. Yeah. Seeing the red. Well, the red thing's unplugged now. The red thing, it don't work no more. We're gonna go wireless from now on, I think.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, hey, speaking of Doc Dread.
Speaking of Doc Dread. Who was speaking of Doc Dread?
I was. I'm always speaking of Doc Dread. But look, I have an enveloping today. An unenveloping from Doc Dread. Usually they do an unboxing. I'm doing an unenveloping.
Really?
But I already cheated. I already opened it because I couldn't wait. But check this out. For my good friend Doc Dread.
Yeah.
He sent me this piece of art.
You got a drawing. That's sweet.
It's not just a drawing. That's art.
Art.
And I saw it because he does like sketches like every day, and he gives them out to people that want them and collect them.
That's pretty cool.
I already have one that he gifted me before, and I hit my microphone. Hope it still works. Am I still green? My button green?
Yeah.
Thank you. So I really didn't deserve another one, but I saw this one and I fell in love with it, and I kind of begged for it. So he sent it out to me, and I appreciate it. You can't see it good, but it's a cool dragon. Can you see it? Not.
Yeah, no, yeah.
But
you need to
but thank
get
you,
a little
Doc.
closer to.
Now, you know what I like? And I got two people I was going to compliment today. One is Doc, and the other one is Joel. Because if you can see this, you can't see it too well, but they do this these things with these lines. Everything's like kind of lines, it gives it form and shape and all that. And I love that.
Yeah, they're filling in the colors. Just aren't colored. They're just lines.
They're lines and stuff, but it gives it form and stuff without actually like drawing the forms. I mean, it's masterful. I looked it up. That's called cross-hatching. Cross-hatching. And it's
cross-hatching?
Cross-hatching, yeah. He probably did hatch. Did you hatch, Chris?
No, he's a dumb cluck.
But anyway, I looked that up, cross-hatching, and Joel does the same thing. Joel is really good at doing cross-hatching.
Yeah, that's a special talent that you should be proud of.
And because look, I did this drawing. Now, I'm not saying I'm an artist. I did this drawing of Big Chuck. See it?
Yeah.
I did this drawing of Big Chuck. That's a caricature, and it's based on somebody else's drawing anyways.
Yeah.
I didn't trace it, though. I drew it. But it's flat. It has no,
Well, you're going to turn it upside down, it's going to look just like somebody different?
It won't even look like it. It looked like that. It looks like, I don't know, it looks like a croissant. But I don't have any shading. I don't know how to do shading. I don't know how to do it cross-hatching and stuff. So I am going to work on becoming a cross-hatcher. But thank you, Doc. That's going to go on my wall with my other one. Once I got to take all that crap off the wall because I'm putting up all my Ghoul stuff and stuff that Joel gave me, and then my Doc stuff. And look what else I got in the envelope. I got a big picture. Not even autographed, though. Not even autographed, but a big picture.
Wait, he didn't autograph it?
He didn't even autograph it to me.
Doc!
It's going to take you one more second to autograph it.
Doc! How could you do that, Doc?
I mean, look at the size of that postcard. I mean, it's a big postcard. Doc,
it's 5x8, looks like, or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's big. It's almost as big as the painting, the drawing, the sketch, whatever I want to call it, but not autographed. Really?
Oh.
But that's all right. I'll put it. I'll stick it right here in the rib cage of the. I'll put it somewhere. I'll find somewhere for it.
It'll be on there. You'll have to find it next time.
Precariously.
Oh no! Here, wait, no, wait. No, you're blocking half your head.
Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, no, you'll have to take it and save it for next week. You'll put it somewhere, and you'll have to find it.
Yeah. Well, right now I'm going to stick it right there, so I won't lose it. But thank you, Doc. I love this. I'll try not to beg for any more, but he makes every one look so good. But I know I can't have them all. But I value the ones that I do have. All right.
So what else you got?
All right. Oh, I was going to talk a little bit about lines today because I was doing that little research.
Yeah.
Did you know lines control everything you do, Denny? Did you ever notice that? I started thinking about it. It's like lines control everything you do. Lines, not lions. Lions control you too. If you see a lion, you're going to run. I'm not sure it's Animal Safari.
Or you'll see a lion, you'll get the run.
That's my favorite skit. My favorite skit. Let's see what here. Everything revolves around lines. When I was a kid, when I was a young kid, lines actually got me in trouble twice. Lines got me in trouble. Once for standing in line to see a couple popular Cleveland Browns players when I was a kid, Doug Deacon and Greg Pruitt. So I was standing in line to see them, and it was a long line, and didn't get home by the time the street lights went on. As a matter of fact, my friend left. He didn't wait because he was smarter. I mean, he's like, the street lights are coming on. I got to get home. So he went home, but I stayed over. It's probably like an hour and a half past the street lights.
No.
My dad was calling around, where was I and stuff. And when I got home, he did not care because we didn't have cell phones back in those days. He did not care that I was in line for the Cleveland Browns and got autographs. He did not care. He did care about whipping my butt. And another time, same instance, okay, I went to a haunted house. Somebody had a haunted house only one street over, this cool haunted house. So I was up front watching it. Well, all these people lined up behind me. I couldn't get out. So I missed the streetlights again. Guess what happened then? I got lines.
You got lines on
my butt.
Lines on your ass.
Yeah. So, I'm just thinking about it. Lines are just trouble. You got to wait in line, okay, for rides, at the store, post offices, at the doctor's office. You got to wait.
The druggies out there do lines.
Yeah, it's just they're doing lines of cocaine. Okay, there's the thin blue line. Don't cut in line, because if you cut in line, you get in more trouble, right? You can't even cut in line.
You don't cross a solid, yellow line.
Right, it controls you. You cannot cross a solid line. Good one, Denny. If you get in trouble, you're putting a line up, right? You can get white line fever. Baseball, there's a lineup, but there might be a line drive.
We're not going to finish the show listing all the lines, are we?
No,
okay.
Just a few more. Fine line, the fishing line. There's Peanuts, got Linus, right? And editing, Rocco's always complaining. Is it linear or non-linear? Okay, he's always complaining. There's pickup lines. You might have tried some of those back in the days. Probably failed, but there's clothesline. There's breeze line. Do you have any other lines? Hey, if you have any suggestions for any more lines, drop us a line. Drop us a line at the post office box. See how I did that?
Yeah.
Post office box.
P.O. 81593, Cleveland, Ohio. 44181.
One more time.
P.O. Box 81593, Cleveland, Ohio. 44181.
What do you got?
I went there the other day, and there's still no mail.
We need mail, okay?
And Will says for the nurses, there's the flat line.
Flat line, good one,
flat
Will.
line. And Grandpappy says the line's on his face.
That's right. And here's the hotline, so if you want to call us, you can call us on a hotline.
Anytime, day or night.
Yeah, call us and tell us stuff. Let us know about what you think about the show, suggestions. Whatever you want, you can call the hotline.
Right.
See how I did that, Denny?
Rand says a timeline.
Timeline? That's right. You got to have a timeline.
I'm not going to read every line.
No, lines. But if
I'm not going to read every line.
Yeah. See? Lines control us, Denny. So that was just my thought.
Hey, but you know what?
What?
Curves can control us too, though.
Yeah, but that's still a line.
That's a line.
Yeah, it's a different kind of line.
362436 is a very nice line.
Is it like that?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. How about a wink for that one for everybody that's got those measurements? Okay. All right, Denny. That was my rant. Okay, that was my rants.
Not a rant. It was a rant.
Not
a rant.
One of my favorite all-time. Hey, he didn't tune in today. Must be working.
Oh, not yet, or he hasn't said anything.
Yeah. Or he's one of my favorite all-time, the best, I can guarantee it, magazine that there ever was about movies is called Cult Movies Magazine. And so I follow Buddy Barnett, who's one of the editors and publishers of Cult Movies Magazine. It's now a defunct magazine, but that was the best magazine. But recently on Facebook, they posted about this lost film called Batman Fights Dracula. Batman Fights Dracula. Oh, 1967, right? But it's a lost film. How'd they lose something from 1967?
How did they know it was lost?
Exactly. But this is a Filipino rip-off movie, okay? The DC
Filipino Batman? It's not Turkish, it's Filipino.
No, it's a Filipino Batman, okay? That was not sanctioned by DC, all right? Starring Jing Abalos as Batman. And there's some dude here.
Yeah, you mentioned his name and he tunes in.
Who?
What's up, Trev? See you tonight, buddy.
There you are. We were just talking about you. See
you tonight.
I said all time. My all-time favorite magazine. And this guy here, Dante Rivero, played Dracula. Okay?
Dante.
Now here's kind of the time. They don't know, the movie disappeared. They lost the movie. But here's kind of the overview of it. Sounds pretty good if you like Batman and you like bad movies. It says, mad scientist Dr. Zorba. I wonder if they stole that from another 60s movie, Zorba, right?
Zorba.
Yeah. He resurrects Dracula and controls him. And he sicks him on Batman. So he attacks Batman in Batman's own Batcave. None of the usual stuff works. The holy water, the cross, none of that stuff works. And he beats Batman's butt, okay? And he leaves Batman crumpled up in a pile in the Batcave. And then he runs off for some reason. Alfred, who in this film is called Turco, because, you know, they don't want to totally copy it. Turco finds him and he treats his wounds. But Batman's in no shape to, like, fight right now. He's really beat up from Dracula, right? So he calls, Turco calls for Batman's girlfriend. Okay, his girlfriend, like, I'm gonna call your mom. So his girlfriend and his sidekick, Robin. I'm sorry, Reuben. It's Reuben. To find Dracula. Okay, so they change it a little bit. Turco and Reuben. Makes me hungry now, thinking of Reuben. Oh, God. Express Deli.
Trip says he's got a hot pepper for you tonight.
Oh, yeah, I got something, too. I got something tonight.
Oh, great.
I got something for you.
Oh, great.
Triv. Get ready to start laughing like a hyena.
Oh.
Where am I? Oh, here's the ending. Reuben and the girlfriend find Dracula, track him down, and they manage to turn him against Zorba. He kills Zorba. And then they put him in a cage. They put Dracula in a cage, and the final scene in this lost film is Batman lecturing Dracula about law and justice.
You've been a bad bat.
That's bad bat.
You've been bad.
They keep him in a cage, so they caged him up. Now this movie was this Dante Rivera.
Doc, don't knock it till you tried it.
Yeah, you can't even see it.
No, still pickle pumpkin pie.
Pickle pumpkin pie.
Don't knock it till you tried it.
It's not pretty good.
It's not horrible.
And I got some other recipes I'm going to spring on these guys down the road.
Yay.
One from Ralph Lambert. Ralph gave me a couple. So, but Dante, he was making movies since 1949, but this was the first movie he actually starred in. It said that this movie kickstarted his stardom, but it's a lost film, so I didn't kickstart it.
Yeah.
You would like this. In 1972, he made a Filipino movie he called Dirty Harry. Dirty Harry with eyes.
Yeah.
Like Dirty Harry.
Mad-Eye Harry?
Yeah.
Mata-Hari?
Yeah, but he was Dirty Harry. Now, my
Dirty
question
Harry,
is,
not
the
Harry.
movie's lost,
Harry.
right?
Yeah.
Check this out. Now, this guy, Dante, this is a movie that set him apart. And he's still alive, all right? Both these guys are still alive. Jing is 82 years old, and I don't know how old Dante is, but they're both still alive. Dante just made a movie in 2020 called Bilangwin ang Buntuing Sing Langit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, here's my question. Don't you think he has a copy of the movie that set him on his road to stardom? Don't you think one of those two guys has to have a copy of Batman Fights Dracula?
Yeah, you would think.
Okay.
You would think.
You would think. Now,
Normal people would think that.
yeah, I know. I'd have a copy of the first film that I made that made me a star. I'd have something around from it or whatever, and they're still alive. So, once somebody go knock on their door, take a step that is new, whatever. How come the fingers ain't giving me nothing? Fingers are slow today.
That's fine. Our sisters watch it.
Oh,
Miss Denise.
Denise is watching.
Hello, Denise.
Denise, you getting a wink?
Oh, Denise.
Hey, I'm gonna give Wink I'm gonna give her. Oh no!
Uh-oh.
My bell broke. That's a bad sign. You get a. My bell broke, Denise.
Yeah, broken bell.
That's a bad sign. My ding dong fell off. That hurts. My ding dong fell right off. Look, I can't even screw it no more. My ding dong. Okay. I can't believe that happened. That's weird. Were you down here monkeying around the set or something?
No, I wasn't.
Because why would that be unscrewed?
Well, I don't know.
Is it the ghost?
There's a ghost.
We have a ghost.
Here, send it over here.
You gonna work with it?
Here, send it over here.
You gonna play through ding dong? Or you gonna play with my ding dong? Here's 3 parts to the ding dong. Is that the bell from hell?
The bell
that
from
movie we showed? But there is a ghost down here, and what the ghost likes to do, I have a hat rack in the back room. I put all these hats on it, and I'll come down like a day later, and the hats are on the floor. Weird, right? So now maybe it's playing with my bells. Don't touch my bells! Get it? Okay. Hey, but they did do a Batman versus Dracula animated film in 2005. And then I was thinking, did Batman ever fight any other monsters? You think he ever did? In his illustrious career? Oh, you fixed my ding-dong! Is it tight? My
Yes, it is a tight ding-a-ling.
That's a vintage ding-dong there.
Yeah, that's a vintage ding-a-ling.
Ding-dong.
Joel, you're just jealous.
What?
He said stop playing with your ding-a-ling.
Oh.
He's just jealous.
I'll show you someday. You can't see it at home, but if you look in that shelf way over there, see that biggest ding-dong?
Oh, man, there's a
that ding-dong belonged to my grandfather.
There's a big ding-dong.
That was my grandfather's
ding-dong. Looks
like
there's a couple ding-dongs.
There's a couple over there, but that big one was my grandfather's ding-dong.
He didn't get buried with it.
No. I kept his ding-dong and put it on the shelf.
Hey!
What?
Eddie showed up.
Eddie's here. Eddie, I did a shout out to you about a half hour ago.
You go back and watch it again after we're done. You see your shout out.
Yeah. And I think Eddie might be the farthest south viewer that we have.
Eddie's Tennessee?
Yeah, he's Tennessee. So as far as this show is, we have some that watch from Florida on the regular show.
Yeah, we got coast to coast. We now need border to border.
We have California. Bill, hop on the phone. You know everybody. Call somebody.
We need border to border.
Call them in New York and say, hey, watch these guys. So it can be coast to coast. And then I want to go
coast to coast, border to border.
Another country. Do we broadcast in other countries on Facebook Live?
Well, sure. Does anybody watch it?
Well, they're going to. They're going to. Yes, Batman did in fact fight some other monsters in his illustrious career, Denny, in the comics in the 1990s. Check this out. Batman had to face off against the entire Universal Monster set.
Really?
Yeah, because the Joker took over Hollywood. He took over the studio, and he sent Frankenstein, the Mummy, the Wolfman, the Phantom, and more. He even sent the Terminator after him. But Batman kicked all their butts because why?
Why? Because he's Batman.
Because he's Batman, and plus the monsters are all just actors. So he easily kicked their butts.
Yeah. Kathy from my apartment is watching.
Hi, Kathy from the apartment. What you doing in your apartment? You didn't lock the doors?
Oh.
Hey.
Oh, hey.
He's got a big liquor cabinet in there. Everybody, his doors
stay
open.
Dry.
They
stay
drive right, like Drake says. Drive right.
Don't drink it all.
Let me tell you what else Batman did, okay?
Yes.
That wasn't the real Batman, though, unfortunately. You know, Batman in the 90s, Batman had his back broke by Bane. So he had a fill-in Batman for a while. Then that guy went bad, and Batman had to kick his butt. So that wasn't the real Batman fighting those monsters. But Batman fought a demon named Shantaz. He fought a god. He actually fought a god. He fought Ares, the god of war. He beat 3 dragons in his career. And he did fight a couple vampires. In 1939, he fought the monk, who was a vampire.
Oh, I wonder if we could show that movie.
What's on movies or comics?
Oh.
I wish. He also fought Gustav the Cobra in 1976.
Are there any movies where he fought?
The only one was the lost film, Batman.
Wow.
Fights Dracula. Well,
now isn't that sort of strange? You would think somebody came up and it was, Batman versus Freddy, or some kind of stuff like that.
Well, because DC doesn't let you do it.
Oh,
that's the problem. DC's the problem. But Turkey don't matter. The Philippines, they don't care. Yeah. They break all the rules. That's why we show their stuff.
Redoing all these movies, redo a Batman versus, whatever, Godzilla.
Hey, and doing some research, gosh, I think for tonight's films that we're going to be shooting at our regular studio, I came across a film. I'm going to ask Rocco if we can show it. It's called Cruel Jaws. And it's a Jaws ripoff, but it actually got in trouble because it's such a Jaws ripoff, and I think it was made in Italy, okay? But they actually used footage from Jaws.
Oh.
You can't do that. I mean, ripping it off, it's like the whole storyline and stuff, and actually
I like the way Kirk thinks.
What did he do?
Batman meets the Midnight Movie Gang.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. That might get somebody's ears or between their ears working.
Batman met Scooby-Doo. That's one of my daughter's favorite episodes. Batman and Scooby-Doo, yeah. It is kind of funny. You see the Joker, bad animation.
Eddie says he saw it.
What?
I don't know. He says he saw it. He didn't say what he saw. He just said he saw it.
He saw it?
What'd you see, Eddie?
Yeah, what'd you see? You seen things? You didn't see Batman versus fights Dracula. I hope. Well, if you did see it, let me know where it's at, because that's a lost film. I want to see it. Finally, Batman actually fought Man-Bat. That got confusing. In 1970, a guy was doing some experiments, and he came Man-Bat, and he fought Batman. And then he turned good for a while, but then he went crazy again, and he had to fight Batman again. So Man-Bat. So if you looked at today's little ad that I put up there, that's why there's two Batmans.
Joel says there's the barbecue Batman. It's called Bratman.
Bratman. Now Brian, Rocco keeps saying that we're going to show James Batman, which is Batman and James Bond team up in their Filipino movie. Batman and James Bond team up to fight a bad guy.
Oh,
he's promised me.
Eddie saw the Jaws ripoff.
You saw Cruel Jaws? I tried watching it, but oh my god, it was not good. It's bad. It's only to be perfect for our show. It's Jaws.
Yeah, we like showing bad shows.
That's what we say. So bad, they're good. Right?
Yeah, well, that's
bad,
true.
they're good, and campy classics, and all that fun stuff. Here's a quick movie review. I'm not into the movie review business. I'm leaving that to the Haunted Microwave Show and to Dr. Ed, but I got to do this one because I got to save you a few dimes. Okay. As you know, the Midnight Movie guys are fans of Lee Majors. We like The Fall Guy, and we like $6 Million Man. We like Lee Majors, right? Am I right? He did some great westerns. Am I right? So I went and saw the new movie Fall Guy.
You went to Fall Guy.
I went to see Fall Guy, and guess what?
It's summer. It's spring.
Yeah,
and you went to see the
Fall Guy. I just saw it a couple days
ago. What a horrible release.
Yeah, but look what I wrote about it. Sucks. 3 sucks. It just sucks. Now, Doc's going to tell us about 3 movies not to watch. Add this one to your list because it sucks. The stunts were lame. Okay, not even good stunts. I thought.
Did they have the sound effects?
They did one sound effect. They did do one $6 Million Man sound effect, which was funny. I gave it a D, only because, and I don't do any ruining anything, but there was a quick cameo by Lee Majors and Heather Thomas. The only reason I gave it a D. Ooh, they still look pretty good. But that
it was an F until Heather Thomas showed up. Well, I don't know. Does she still look good?
No.
Oh. Then we're back to the
Lee Majors look good. Lee Majors look good. So that's the only reason they got a D. Okay. Now, look how I keep flipping these papers so much. Now here, you know how I usually tell you stuff that's coming up to do this weekend?
Yeah.
Fun stuff that you might be interested in. Well, guess what? This weekend's Mother's Day, right?
Yeah.
It's Mother's Day. There ain't nothing more important than that. So there ain't nothing else to do but celebrate Mother. So happy Mother's Day to all you mothers and you other mothers. Yes. Celebrate your mothers.
You mothers?
Yeah, you mothers celebrate your mothers because there ain't anything more important than Mother's Day.
You can really celebrate because if you're not one, you at least had one.
Right. Everybody had to have one.
Yeah.
Except for Chris because he was crosshatched, right?
Oh, that's right. He was crosshatched.
Well,
he still had a mother.
That's true. True. He had to have something that laid him. I don't know. We're just joking. We're just using words. Come on. Don't leave me hanging on that one. I'm supposed to say like it didn't happen. That's just a big joke. Anyways, this weekend celebrate your mother. But in the future, you want to do some fun stuff, okay?
Yeah.
And it's the first time I mentioned this. The Piqua Comic Con in Piqua, Ohio. You know where that is? Piqua?
Piqua. It's out there somewhere.
It's in Piqua.
June
4th. The Piqua Comic Con. It's a little show. It's at the Miami Valley Center Mall. So it's in a mall. June 4th in Piqua, Ohio. So look that one up on the map. But I heard that Chad and Bunny and possibly Renfield are going to be running around out there.
In Piqua?
In Piqua. Last year they were out there.
Hey, no Piqua.
So June 4th. Check those guys out. Running from out there.
Mayor's saying 22nd and 23rd.
Huh?
22nd. What's 22nd and 23rd? Okay, Kurt. Well, I'll bite. 22nd and 23rd. What's going on 22nd and 23rd of June? He's going to you know, it's
June
that was the
22nd.
tease for, you know, it's
22nd and 23rd of June. Yeah, what is it?
I don't know.
I don't know. Let me know.
Waiting for Kurt to,
yeah,
typing all kinds of stuff.
Don't leave us hanging.
22nd, 23rd, Piqua. So your Piqua
It
information.
said June 4th. That's an old Piqua. I looked up Piqua. That's what it said. But, okay, 23rd, what did he say? What did he say? I'm going with him. He knows he's going to be there.
Purcell came in and...
What is it?
Yeah, well, he posted the Facebook post, so I don't know what it is. Kurt says that's, well, where you go? The Comic-Con, Piqua Comic-Con. Comic-Con and more. And Triv says June 4th is a Tuesday.
Okay,
so
then it's
that's
not
wrong.
June
So
4th.
I'm going to go with the 22nd and 23rd.
June 22nd, okay, and 23rd. That must have been an old one then. I'm sorry. My research did not pay off on that one. I'm just trying to be nice. 22nd, well, it's 2 days in. That's good. 22nd and 23rd. And then, hey, guess what? After that, June 15th, well, this is actually before. June 15th, the Toy Show in Girard, Ohio at 1620 Motor Inn Drive.
Ohio!
If you like toys, this show's got all the toys. This show's like, boom, boom. It's nailing it 2 or 3 times a year.
Purcell. That's
What?
good, Mike.
What
He
is
says
that?
you were Yarbird by Kurt.
Okay, can we block Purcell? Is there any way to block him on that?
No.
We don't bring that out. We don't get Yarbird! So I made a little mistake. I'm sorry. I added that at the end. Look, I even asked her. Anyways, whatever.
Hey, you know, in a way, you made one of them of yourself. You made an asterisk of yourself.
Yeah, I did. Just don't give him a sign. Purcell, we don't need no signs here for him to point at me. Mahoning Valley Comic Con, July 6th and 7th, okay? Some of us are going to be there. And others may not. But anyways, that's going to be fun at the Mahoning Valley Comic Con, July 6th and 7th in Youngstown, Ohio. And maybe a lot of our friends from Warren will show up down there and come visit us.
Yeah.
Remember, we used to have a lot of calls from Warren.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Nancy?
Nancy from Warren. I don't know.
Nancy from Warren?
I don't
Nancy, where are you? Nancy, call us. The Monster Bash, okay? Our Midnight Movies teaming up with a bunch of other horror hosts for Horror Hosts Incorporated. We're going to be at the Monster Bash July 19th through 21st. We're only going to be there, 19th through 21st, I guess. So that's in Cranberry, PA. Okay, the Horror Hosts Incorporated. That's going to make a mark right there. That's going to leave a mark on your brain. When you see all this horror hosts together, we're going to take over that place. It's going to be nuts.
That'll be...
And the Open Crypt Keepers are going to be in there too. So, oh my goodness. Well, that's going to be fun. And then, of course, August 16th and 17th, the Ohio Tarot Con. Right here at the Best Western Plus, Strongsville, Ohio. And then after that, summer is over. See, summer's over after that. So then we got to start talking about other things down the road.
Thank you, Mike.
Which we have stuff down the road planned.
Mike's got all the Facebook posts and the various things you've just mentioned.
Good work. Forgive me for my...
You're doing your job well, Mike. Thank you.
I punched it in and it popped up and I just went for whatever was there. So, Big Chuck, I think he just had a birthday recently, didn't he? So happy birthday to Big Chuck.
Yeah. Hope he knows.
Shut up.
Hope he knows.
Hope he knows.
Well, we need a page number.
Yeah, we need a page number.
And your page don't work there, Kurt Smartass.
Yeah, Kurt Smartass.
He said page 1.
No. Wait,
no.
Page 1. I'm going to tell them so they can go all the way up to, page 885.
885.
Yeah, page 1.
What's the earliest page?
1. He said 1. I'll go to 1. There's 1 right there.
Oh, there is a 1.
Yeah.
Wow.
You want to hear 1? I'm going to give you.
You're going to get a 1, Kurt.
It seems like these ones are the first ones aren't too exciting, but we have the ABC Barn Dance.
Whoa!
Oh, don't that sound like fun?
Yippee-ki-yay!
That's way back from 1949 broadcasting, and it was a music show.
Yeah.
Hosted by Hal O'Halloran.
We got 3. We don't need any more numbers.
Hal O'Halloran and Jack Stillwell. Don't those guys? They just sound like fun people, don't they? That guy's name, Hal O'Halloran. Hal O'Halloran. That's a good name. The National Barn Dance begun in 1924. Oh wow! On radio station WLS Chicago, and long a radio favorite. It got on TV in 1949 as the ABC Barn Dance. What are you trying to do?
The little styrofoam fell off.
Oh no! It's right there. I got to do everything.
Yeah, thank you.
Mine's still on there. Okay. The little styrofoam. What is that thing called?
I don't know.
Windbreaker?
A little styrofoam tip.
Among the Barn Dance favorites appearing on this half-hour Monday night version were the Sage Riders Instrumental Quartet, Lulu Bell and Scotty, Cousin Tifford. He's up. Look that one up, Mike. Cousin Tifford. Who's cousin? The Dazed sisters.
Yeah.
They did yodeling.
Even the thing, he's already put up something from Wikipedia on it.
They did yodeling. The caller was John Dolce, and the comic was Holly Swanson. Telecat, now all that you think it'd be like from the Grand Ole Opry to Grand Ole Opry, but no, it's broadcast from Chicago.
Yeah. Bill Schaefer says, "How about a plug for Monster Palooza in Pasadena, California, May 31st to June 2nd? Come see all the monster movie performers. There's your plug.
There's your plug. I'd
Pasadena.
I'd love to come out there.
They should have that like
That's
around
in June.
January 1st, and then you can see the Rose Bowl too.
Well, I would love to come out there, Bill, in June. I'm unfortunately going to be locked up the month of June. I shouldn't say locked up, but I would.
You're going to be a little busy.
There.
You're going to have your hands full of sorts.
I'm going to have my hands full for
a
whole month. But there's some cheap flights out to LAX, so maybe next year.
We have a late join.
Who is it?
Carlos
Borloff. Holy cow. Talk about horror host extraordinaires. Carlos Borloff. If you haven't seen The Monster Madhouse, check it out. He's got his own Roku channel, The Monster Madhouse. What a show. And Carlos, he's been doing it for quite a while.
He's been around for a long time.
Hats off to you, Carlos. Thanks for tuning us in today. 111, you say?
111.
Right now we're reading from the book.
That number sounds familiar, like we may
Complete
have read it
Directory to Primetime Network TV Shows, 1946 to Tim Brooks and Earl Marsh. We're reading from that. We're doing the reading. 111.
111.
Yeah, we've done that. Next.
That's 75.
75. You guys like the same numbers. They must be like lottery players, play the same numbers over and over again and never win. Okay, 75. This is better. Okay, check this one out. This is called...
What is it called?
It's a drama, and it's called The Best Times.
The Best Times.
The Best Times from
As opposed to the worst times.
1985. It's not even that old. 1985. It's got a bunch of people that I don't know. Let's see. The cast: Janet Elber, Beth Ellers. You stop me when you know one of these. Jim Metzler, Jay Baker, Leanne Curtis, Darren Dalton, Lysandra Hall, Tammy Lauren, David Packer, Casey Martell.
David Packer?
David Packer.
Oh, Packer.
He played Neil Troutman.
Yeah.
He was like a trout. What do they call that? A trouser trout? Something like that. Hey, there was another Troutman. And Melora Hardin. So Hardin was right after Packer.
Okay.
Here's what it's about.
Yeah.
Here's what. What are you doing? You're slow today. South California. I'm sorry, I got South Carolina right. Southern California's John F. Kennedy High School was the setting for this drama about teachers, students, and the trials of growing up. Wasn't that Room 222?
Yeah.
Like many decades ago. Divorcee Joanne Braithwaite, what a name, and her daughter Mia had both just entered the school. Blah, 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 blah. Among the students who were seen regularly were Tony, a fast-talking jock who was not very interested in schoolwork. Annette, Mia's tough-talking friend who didn't want to be in school at all. And Chris, a former dropout who had returned to complete his education. So she hung out with a bunch of losers, basically, right?
Purcell says it lasted 6 episodes.
6 episodes. Well, that's even better. You're better than a book, Mike. Dion and Giselle, both of whom worked part-time at the Potato Palace fast food restaurant.
I wonder what they served.
I know, right? There actually was a restaurant that served potatoes. Did you know that? And it was, I forget who owned it, but it was a famous celebrity, and he opened this restaurant. And you know what it was? It was Mickey Rooney. He had a restaurant, and it served baked potatoes. And it didn't last long. But Mickey Rooney tried it out. Ambitious young night manager Trout at the Potato Palace was going steady with Joy and Trout's trouble-prone younger brother Dale. So it only lasted 6 episodes. It wasn't even it probably I read this like longer than the show lasted. Didn't say. It should say 6 episodes.
We got time for one more.
One more?
777.
Ooh, now we're talking.
Yeah,
those are like
that sounds like a
if you
number
see
that's
777. Who's that from?
Doc Dredd.
Doc Dredd 777.
Only because he gave it.
Sounds like he's going to Vegas.
So yeah, that's the last one. I think we'll be done with that one.
Well, 777. 777.
See, it's starting in a T.
Ooh. Oh, there's a bunch to choose from here. Let's see what here. What's a good one? Look, I got that one. I got this one. That one, no, that was one. I do this. This one is pretty cool. This was called Tell It to Groucho.
No.
Tell It to Groucho. It's a comedy interview show from 1962. Ooh, I was just barely born then. I was just a little baby. The regulars were Groucho Marx, Jack Wheeler, and Patty Harmon. Okay?
Yeah.
This series was a short-lived successor to Groucho's long-running You Bet Your Life. It was a vehicle designed to let Groucho demonstrate his wit by zinging the guests. Hey!
Oh,
Hey!
wow.
That's Vern's job. He zings everybody.
He's a zinger.
Yeah, so Groucho was the zinging first, right? But he zinged the guests who appeared on the show to tell it to Groucho. Okay, and that was in parentheses or whatever. Guests were interviewed by Groucho about their hobbies, problems, and jobs. Okay, was he, like a psychiatrist? Assisting Groucho and participating in the discussion with the guests were 2 teenagers who had been discovered by Groucho when they appeared as contestants on You Bet Your Life. Okay, so that was from January to May of 1962.
Wow.
And then they must have canceled Groucho, and then it's really Groucho. He was grouchy. So,
Well, there you go.
there is an entire show.
We're at 56 minutes.
Look, we finished within an hour, even with technical problems.
Yeah.
We got top guys working on it. Top guys are working on
Top
it.
men.
Not autographed. That's a pity. That's a shame. Hey, Doc, why don't you just send me your autograph and I'll stick it on there? How's that
Yes.
sound?
You should.
Yeah, send me your autograph and I'll stick it on there. Okay. Well, now I'm going to leave you into the capable hands of Denny as I approach the technical stuff that we have going on over there. Disconnect.
We've got all the technical.
Oh, my
It's slowly getting up.
Slowly
He creeped.
Yeah. Oh.
Inch by inch.
Oh,
So step by
Oh.
step, he's creaking. He's
Oh.
creaking all over the place.
my legs don't work too good.
Oh, thank you, Joe. Joe says fun show.
Well,
So
thanks.
glad you think so. Glad you
Who said
enjoyed
that?
it. So Joel.
Oh, Joel. Thanks, Joel.
See you guys next week. Yeah, we'll be back next week.
Yeah, we'll be back next week.
Proverbial same bat time, same bat channel.
And with the same bat sound.
So, hey,
Ooh.
the boys are filming tonight. We're actually filming new episodes of our regular show. So,
Yeah.
in about 3-4 weeks, check out the movies that we're showing.
Ooh, okay.
So,
Yeah.
Susquehanna Hat Company. What the hell's that, Carlos? So, anyway,
Hat company.
hey, it was good seeing everybody, hearing everybody, reading everybody. See you guys next week.